Hey Aussie Gamers, and welcome to episode 53 of the Aussie Gamers Express podcast, the podcast that wishes Thorncliff a very happy birthday. I am your host LewkOne, and joining me as usual is my good friend Thorncliff. How are you?
I am good.
Having a good day?
Yeah.
You've been at work all day though, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Oh well, it's good. The only way is up. Now that you're on, we get to talk gaming now. You've had a shit day all at work, and now we can talk video games. But before we get started, I must also welcome my other good friend, or our other good friend, Red. How are you, buddy?
Fantastic.
Excellent. All right, well, before we do get into what we've been playing and things of alike, we'll go through the week's show in preview. First of all, after our discussion, we've got news. Evolve gets devolved. There's a PT demo for Xbox One, believe it or not. There's news on The Blob 3, the Game of Thrones by Telltale game. Got some information on that. The E.T Doco release information. There's also news on Resogun for the PlayStation Vita. There's some Far Cry 4 multiplayer modes that's been announced, and some information on Shadow of Mordor DLC. I think there's a little bit more we might be able to cover, but before What's That Sound this week, we'll have a bit of a discussion on, Sean, what is it?
Whether the removal of the trophy/achievement system add to or ruin a gaming experience.
Yeah, I think I've got my opinion on that one already. After that, we'll do What's That Sound, then we'll bring the show home for another week. So, birthday boy, would you like to go first and tell us what you've done this week?
Stock take at work, so nothing. But this is the part where I should be saying, I've been playing Drive Club.
Warehouse.
But I haven't been able to do that either. And then this is the part where I go, geez, the alpha for Evolve was awesome. But that didn't happen either. So, I've worked straight through the weekend. So I'm hitting day 8 now straight at work. And yeah, so not much time for gaming at the moment, but hopefully with the release of COD this week, I will be getting that hopefully tomorrow, and yeah, then it'll be.
It's a thought that counts, and you've been thinking about video games, right?
Oh, I've been thinking about video games a lot.
Suggestive. Yeah. All right, Red, what about you? What have you been playing?
I've really only been playing Call of Duty, really. Just trying to get my eye back in with them.
Ghosts?
First-person shooter. Ghosts, yes,
yep.
Of course. I've done another level on the Evil Within. No one told me I had to run away from the person, so I just kept dying. And I dabbled in a little bit of the Crucibles and a few strikes on Destiny with Jackson.
Nice. Some good all-round gaming there. I've got a little bit of diversity, if that's all you've got.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, I played, obviously, Destiny with yourself, and Jackson, and Aeschylus as well. Played a bit with him. Call of Duty Ghosts, I had a bit of a go of that with you guys as well. I suck. I don't know what. I think it's my impatience. I need to play it a lot more than I have to get better, but I don't have that patience. I'm like, I want to be good now, and I'm just not very good. I'm terrible. So I played that. Played the Showdown Effect with Snitty, which I'd really like to get as many people as I can on that. That'll be mad with a bunch of the admins shooting each other. You guys know what that game is?
I've had a look ever since you mentioned it. How many players does it support?
Oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know if there's like 4, 8. It looks like it accommodates for quite a few from the games I've had in the past, but I don't know exactly. I'm going to say 8. I don't know if that's true or not. But we'd be able to get a few of us in there anyway for a go. And I think you picked it up for about $3 through the Humble Bundles, well, the Humble store on humblebundle.com. It's about $10 if you buy it straight from Steam, but you can get the cheaper version. It's the same thing, really. So that was really cool. That's fun. Played some Dead Island with Sniddy as well. That was cool. There's a video up of our Let's Play of that on the YouTube channel. That was good fun. And I played the demo for How to Survive on the PS4, which then prompted me to buy it on the PC because it was $3 on PC or $4 for the all of the DLC versus $30 on the PS4. So I grabbed that for nice and cheap on Steam. But I haven't updated it because as of about 5 minutes ago, I was playing Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. As I picked up, well, I had that delivered to me today, and I was impressed. A guy knocked on my door at about 9:45 a.m. this morning and gave me my copy of Advanced Warfare. So it's cool. I've been playing that all day.
Awesome.
Do you want to ask any questions about it?
No.
No, I want to play it tomorrow.
I will tell you the main character's name. His name's fucking Mitchell, and you will hear it 1,000,000 times. Every 5 seconds, your teammate, he'll be going, "Get the door, Mitchell. Cross the road, Mitchell. Mitchell, cross the road. Cross the road. Go across the road, Mitchell. Mitchell, Mitchell, fuck off."
Get across the street. Get across the street, Mitchell. Over. Get across the street, Mitchell. Watch yourself. Cross the street.
There was one point where, let's just say, I can't remember exactly what one it was, but he was like, "Oh, push that switch, Mitchell." Literally, I was standing behind him, like right behind him, and he told me to get the switch. I didn't have time to walk around him and press the switch before he told me to do it again. When you play it yourselves, you have to agree that it's fucking irritating as all shit. Every single thing that they want you to do, he'll tell you to do it 1,000,000 times. The main thing is you'll hear "Cross the road, Mitchell." There's a section in the game where you've got to cross the road, and there's cars coming. So that's the thing, you got to make sure you don't get run over. But there's enemies on the other side of the road, which you want to shoot first before you fucking cross the road, and you're in their face, and he just constantly tells you to cross the road while you're trying to kill everyone. So just fucking cross the road, Mitchell. Kill me. But hey, there's a paintball mode. In multiplayer, you can turn. It's no different. It's just multiplayer, but your bullets splatter yellow all over the walls. Probably the dumbest thing you could do, but I'm leaving it on. I reckon it's cool. I was playing with Repremier before, and we're like, "Yeah, paintball mode. That's sick." Obviously, I will limit what I tell you about what I've played so far, but there was a level that I just finished just before I did the multiplayer stuff just now. I was screaming through the microphone. I had to apologise. In joy. I was enjoying that level so much. It was just sick.
So it throws up a bit of changes here and there. It's not just aim down sight, shoot him, move to the next room.
Well, I don't think Call of Duty has ever been like that. But it was the sort of thing where, you'd probably seen these bits and pieces from the trailer and you're wondering, oh, I wonder if that's going to work this way or if that's going to work like that. Yeah, well, there was a couple of bits in it where I was just like, yes, this is sick. It was really cool. But the only way is up. I'm only about 4 or 5 missions in, so I think you guys will enjoy the story. It was really cool. But other than that, I won't go. We'll probably talk a lot more about it next week after you two have had a bit more of a go. But, we'll move on to the news, yeah? All right, first up in the news, Evolve's big alpha was postponed on the PS4. Yeah, that sucks balls. So like you said, Sean, you know, by this point in your life, you should have been able to say the words, wow, I really enjoyed the big alpha that was on the weekend, but no, none of us can say that.
It's actually a real blessing to me because I did have stock take on the weekend.
Oh, yes.
That's awesome. This is the best news ever because now I get to play it when it does come out.
Yeah, well, fingers crossed it does. But I've got an email. Everyone should have got an email, I'd imagine, that was in the alpha. And I'll just got a little excerpt from here. It says, you are receiving this email because our records indicate that you have registered for Evolve's Big Alpha on PlayStation 4, and we have some unfortunate news to share with you. Following the recent PS4 2.0 firmware update, we're experiencing difficulties with Evolve Big Alpha on PlayStation 4. As a result, the test on the PlayStation 4 is postponed. PlayStation and 2K are working together on a resolution. So basically, you know, not only can you not use rest mode, but it's completely fucked some games as well, like the alpha. But
hopefully you will get it after you get Drive Club.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But that's what happened. So apparently PC and the Xbox One alphas weren't affected. They did work, but not very good anyway. We heard a couple of the Xbox One admin guys were talking about they played it as well, but it was very bad. Like they struggled to connect, and when they did connect, it dropped out. Whether or not that's their experience only, or if that was a widespread thing, I don't know. But yeah, it hasn't been very good for the Evolve Alpha. So,
yeah. I'll just add on to this a little bit here with this big update issue that we've had with the PS4 version 2.0 and all that kind of stuff. Now, this stuff here is the stuff that they really need to get sorted out quickly.
Yeah,
like, I haven't heard at the moment yet when we're going to get a new patch to update this system to make sure we can go back into rest mode so we can get the Evolve Alpha, so we're not having the online issues and all that kind of stuff. Now, at this point of the year, the console is just about 1 year old. Christmas is coming up. They really need to be able to show the consumer that they can get this shit sorted and get it sorted quick. Because this is the kind of thing that sends other people to other consoles.
Yeah, and especially with all the new adopters, come Christmas time, there's going to be a whole bunch of new consoles purchased. If they're going to get home and update it and find that none of the shit works, it's going to be disappointing. Like that rest mode, I can't use it anymore because every single time I've used it, I can't turn it back on.
Yeah. And I'm not leaving my PlayStation in orbit to download overnight.
Well, no, I don't do that either. I don't want my console to be, staying on all day and night, and I can't put it in the rest mode. I've tried it 3 times, and all 3 times it's locked, and I couldn't turn it back on.
Well, mine had the thing I left it on the other night to download the Evolve Alpha when I got it.
Yeah.
And when I got up in the morning, it had put itself into rest mode.
Yeah.
Because I hadn't changed the setting to go to rest mode after so many hours of.
Yeah.
And
it got stuck?
It got stuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and with this here, it's all like Drive Club's now they've postponed it indefinitely until they can get it sorted out. So, you know what, this needs to be sorted out, needs to be sorted out now because, like, for Xbox, it is starting to look pretty good. Like, we had the issue a couple of years ago with Sony and when they got hacked, and the PlayStation Network was hacked and taken down, and that was down for 2 months or something like that. And I know a lot of people that went, oh, fuck it, I'll just go buy an Xbox 360 so I can get online and play the games. Yeah,
if PlayStation went down, like, same as it did, look, I'm not saying that anything like this is happening, but say if that happened, that'd be enough for me to jump ship.
You fickle motherfuckers.
2 months without playing online. What'd you do? Just go back? Well, you couldn't go back to the PS3 because that'd be fucked too. So what would you do, Red?
Go to rehab.
Just detox for a couple of months.
So can we all agree it's update 2.0?
Yes, it's update 2.0 for sure.
Just to keep going on with that Evolve thing, a news article, my bad. I refreshed my browser with my news items and updated about 27 minutes ago. The alpha is now live on PlayStation 4 and will run on all platforms until Wednesday at 9 a.m.
Oh, right. But nobody's interested because they've all got COD.
Yeah, not that that's going to help you on Sunday. So I shall post that now, actually. But yeah.
Cool. All right, we'll move on. Who's got the next news item?
Sean, you go while I post this up.
Okay, Resogun is headed to the PS Vita. So, the game, the side-scrolling shooting game that came on the PS4 with the first month, was it, of PS Plus with the PS4 when it came out? So it was the first game to come out, and now it's coming to the Vita. No word yet whether it's going to be like a cross-buy kind of thing. So if you've got it on the PS4, you'll get it free for the Vita or anything like that there. They've just announced that it is coming. So it's good. I think this is awesome. I'd love to play Resogun on the Vita. I think it would be a good game to play on it.
They're going to have to change the control scheme, though.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm not using boost. Yeah, I'm not using boosts and all that sort of shit using the touchscreen or the back touch, because the back touch panel is like the worst. I wish it wasn't there.
Did you get any trophies in Resogun, Sean?
Yeah, all of them.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
If it's not a cross-buy thing, you might have 2 platinums.
Yeah, possibly.
Fuck that.
No, it was awesome. So hopefully as well it comes with Resogun Heroes, which was the add-on to it as well.
Yeah.
So that'll be pretty cool, and have the ship editor, which I'm guessing it'll have. So yeah, that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'll pass. All right.
Yeah, well, I can't really play it on the Vita that I don't have, so interesting enough, but it doesn't shake my world all that much. But I'm glad you'll get some appreciation out of it.
Yes.
All right. Red, are you ready, or do you want us to buy?
No, I'm good.
Oh, go ahead.
The PvP, or multiplayer, if you will, has been released for Far Cry 4. It's referred to as asymmetric, so I, being stupid, don't really realise what that means, but...
Asymmetric with a game like that will mean it'll be one-sided, so think of what symmetric means. Is both on the same team. Like, let's say symmetric means you've got, like Call of Duty, it's humans versus humans, whereas an asymmetric multiplayer game will be like humans versus humans with elephants and ships and things like that. It'll be all like Evolve is an asymmetric multiplayer game.
That makes so much sense now reading it, because you have the Rakshasa, a mythical warrior of Kyrat, and you basically have the Golden Path, they're called, and they use guns and vehicles and tech-enhanced abilities, where the Rakshasa, if you will, use so a few mythical abilities, can disappear, bow and arrow, and not horses, bloody elephants. Yeah.
Horses? Nay.
And the 3 game modes that have been outlined so far are outposts. So the Golden Path works to establish an outpost in the region, while the Rakshasa has to get rid of them.
How the fuck is this word spelled?
Rakshasa. Rakshasa.
Yeah, the Rakshasa, yeah. The Rackers.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, no, we'll get rid of the RAK, and it could be the Shazzers.
Shazzers.
This is awesome. I think it'll be great to be able to jump on the elephant and use it as like a battering ram running through the multiplayer area.
Yeah, well, that's essentially what I've seen in videos. You can just like bowl over the cars and shit. Oh yeah, you've got a vehicle. Yeah, or I got a
fucking elephant.
I was going to say horse. Fuck you, Red. You put a horse in my head.
Yeah. The really big horse with a long nose.
Yes. Horse with elephantitis.
So basically, outpost is you got to secure a position and maintain it, and then you got propaganda, where the Golden Path has to go on a mission to destroy all pagan min's propaganda. And then there's a demon mask. It's where both sides have to find this mask and return it to their base. So basically, one flag, capture the flag style.
Capture the flag, yeah. Nice.
So I'll ask you first, Luke. You looking forward to the multiplayer aspect of this game?
More for me to suck at.
But you got forward
to all things co-op.
Yeah.
That's
But the
where I
best thing-
shine.
Yes, that's where I shine as well because, you know, we've got the two of us going against it, so we actually equal one good player.
Yeah, that's what you. Yeah.
So PvP mode will be 5 versus 5. There'll be 10 maps at launch, and a match will last an average of 20 minutes.
Cool. 5 versus 5 sounds good. I'd prefer 4v4, but
What about 3v3?
3v3 is
Too small.
good. It's good, but you then run out of spots for your mates. I like 4v4.
Damn, fire teams only being 3 fucking people.
Oh, doesn't that make me rage? Oh,
Yeah, that wasn't to spark that rage. That was just to.
yeah. But the good thing about the co-op stuff on Advanced Warfare, 4-player.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah,
Nice.
none of this 3-player bullshit. Live and learn, Destiny. All right, cool. Is that what we got on that, Red?
Yeah, mate.
All right, next up, PT. So the playable teaser has been recreated in Project Spark for Xbox One. So originally the PT trailer. Shut up, you fanboy. The playable teaser wasn't available on any other consoles. It was only for the PS4. But some dude has recreated it using Project Spark, and it looks really cool. What it is, like Project Spark, if you don't know, is it's an game building digital playground that basically gives anybody that's using it the ability to make your own games, whether it be a platformer or a first person shooter, an adventure, an action, whatever. You've got all these different tools at your disposal. And this person's made the PT demo, remade it, and it looks pretty cool. And for some strange reason, if you're a fan of Nicolas Cage, he makes an appearance in it.
Of course he does.
If you've seen his last movie, you'd understand why it's fucking horrible. He's in a horrible bloody horror thing.
Yeah, I watched the video on it. I've got the link here that I'll put in the show notes, and it'll be posted on the page as well. But have a look at it. I think for a user-created thing, it's not too bad. It's not ready yet. It's only a trailer. It's just a video at this point, but it'll eventually be available for Project Spark users. So I thought that was very interesting and very well made from what I've seen. But that's
Awesome.
all I got on it.
So PT going to Microsoft. PT doesn't stand for playable teaser. Poorly transcribed, or
Actually, I'm glad you brought that up because it's actually called RT, not PT. The Spark version. So I don't know. Is it like remake?
They really tried.
Really tried.
re-release trailer.
Listen to you, fanboy.
It's become a staple.
God, I reckon if we had some of the people on our page on this podcast, you guys would be obliterated by now.
Bring it on.
All covered in tears, one of the two. Oh!
Covered in tears, yes.
Yeah, I said it and I went there.
Yes.
Gypsy tears. All right.
Xbox Atari E.T Documentary is coming to Xbox Live on November 20.
Cool. I was wondering where the fuck that was.
Yeah, so it's been announced by director Zach Penn, and yes, it will be available on November 20 on Xbox Live, which means you can probably be able to watch it on YouTube on November 21.
Oh, you're not giving enough credit there.
Yeah? Oh.
And obtainable from your favourite torrent provider.
You'll be able to watch it on YouTube after the amount of time that the show goes for.
Yeah.
You'll be able to watch somebody stream it on Twitch.
Actually, yeah, you'll probably watch it immediately on Twitch or something.
Yeah,
we take
but they won't be
these
able to
days.
take screenshots of it.
No. I can take a photo of the screen. Will you need Xbox Gold or whatever it is, a gold subscription?
I'm guessing so. It hasn't said 100%, but as with everything like that there, yeah, you will.
Probably would.
So it's the same as PS Plus. Like, you need that for everything online with next gen now, so or current gen, if you will. And yeah, I'm guessing it'll be exactly the same. So yeah.
All right, cool. I'll look forward to watching that. See how that all went. All right, Red.
The contents, or some of, the Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor's first DLC pack have been outlined by Warner Brothers. It's going to be titled Lord of the Hunt, and it's due out later this year. And the basic changes are it adds 2 more mountables or ridables or dudes that you can jump on, horsies.
Does the Xbox version have your mum?
Oh, wow. Only for the first 12 months. Fuck you, FYI. Oh, wow, where was I? So, yes, Lord of the Hunt comes with 2 extra mountables, and some of the bloody, what do you call it, the war chiefs, they'll actually be on mounts. Oh, Mum's busy. Oh. So, of course, you're going to enter into a new style of mission because, as we know, you had like... What?
Enter in.
God damn it. So basically, yeah, they're going to be another sort of icon on your map. It's going to be a separate sort of mission itself. It's also going to introduce a few more missions with Torvin, the dwarf hunter, the dude with the killer tattoos.
Oh, he was cool.
Yeah.
He was a sick little tanky dude.
And his axes, they look cool. I like that. So we haven't got a date for when it'll be coming. They'll throw in a few extra epic runes and whatnot to get on top of. Or Jesus Christ, this is really sex related. Sex thing, isn't it?
Still on your runes.
So yeah, if you've enjoyed running around Mordor, putting fancy finger paint on people's heads, then this should be something to look forward to.
Yeah, cool. All right. I think that's coming around back to me again, I think. All right, Australian game developer Blue Tongue Entertainment went under after the collapse of THQ in 2012. Do you remember that happening?
Yes.
Now, Blue Tongue was the developer responsible for The Blob and The Blob 2. Did either of you two play that game?
I got it for free from this really cool Facebook page that I started following about a year ago.
Did you?
Yeah.
What? Who are you?
I'm pretty sure you sent me one.
To Blob?
Maybe not.
Nah, I never gave to Blob.
But I still started following a really cool Facebook page about a year ago.
I believe you did, yeah.
That.
I don't think
What's
that
it called?
Hey?
What's it called?
Thorncliff _S1 fan club.
Yeah. That's right.
2 likes.
My bad.
Anyway, The Blob, what it was, for those who don't know about the game, it was a game where you played as this, I don't know, this crazy little alien creature that would... you have to paint everything. Everything was taken over by these baddies who had sucked all the colour out of the world, and there were these paint pools that you could get in, and that would determine what colour you were, and you had to paint everything back to colour. Now, sounds like a children's game. That's because it is. So I actually picked up this game really cheap for my daughter. I got The Blob 2, and she used to play it quite a bit because it's a kid's game, and you know, there was no swearing in it. It was about all that I'd let her play when she was really little. And she used to quite cutely call it the Apple game because there was a green version of the character on the front cover, so she thought it was like an apple. And yeah, she used to play that, and I'd let her go and do her own thing in it. She never really worked out how to play it, but she had fun. But anyway, the point of the story is Blue Tongue is still gone. However, Nordic Studios have picked up the rights to The Blob. So there might be a The Blob 3 coming. So for all you gamer dads out there, I know we've got a couple of gamer dads listening to the podcast, also some gamer mums. If you're looking at a really cool kids game that's fun and real colourful for your kids, that might be something to look forward to for whenever it comes out. Now, it has been promised.
It's good to have a game like this as well coming out on the consoles other than Nintendo as well. Because there's not really that much out there that is good for kids on the new, or especially on like the new gen kind of stuff. You've got a couple of Lego games and that, but other than that, it's pretty dry for like real kids games. So
the big audience these days is the probably 20 to 30-year-old males, even older. But it's good to hear that something's being catered for the kids. Now, look, just to be clear, the announcement wasn't that they were making The Blob 3, just that they purchased the rights to The Blob. So, I mean, it's a fair assumption that it's going to happen, but it's not a definite thing at at this point. So hopefully it does come out. I'd probably take a look at it for my little girl. She seemed to like it. Yeah, that's about all I've got.
The Telltale Games has Game of Thrones coming out this year, and they've kept it pretty tight on what the game's going to be all about and the families that they're going to follow and all that kind of stuff. But they've made a release this week saying that in the game you're going to be able to play as 5 different characters.
Yeah.
So there's 5 playable family members. They don't say what family it is as yet, but all of them, well, the choices you make as each of them will affect everybody in the family. Like if you make a choice with one guy, then that might equal something in another scene with another family member and change the whole aspect of the game, really. I think this is really good. It kind of reminds me a bit of one of those choose your own adventure books.
Yeah. So
you'd be able to play it a couple of different times to get a different result, I think. So I'm really looking forward to this. It seems like it's stemming off into branches of the storyline. So that's going to be cool.
That's what I think the Telltale games need, because for every Telltale game that I've played, it always pops up that thing in the top left-hand corner. Kenny will remember that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he does. But the only thing that it makes a difference to is he'll refer to it, whatever you did before. He'll refer to it again. Doesn't really make any difference to the storyline whatsoever. I'd like there to be some significant forks in the story. I think, yeah, with having 5 different playable protagonists, that might give them the opportunity to do that. But there's something I don't know if I just have missed from the reports I've seen and what you've said, but does it clarify whether or not it's like a character select, or you'll just periodically through the game play the different characters?
I think it'll be periodically through the game, because if you've ever read any of the things that George R.R. Martin has written, he writes them in a very different way. As he'll write them from the perspective of the character.
Yeah.
So, like, one chapter will be from the point of Arya Stark, and then the other one will be from Jon Snow, and then the other bit might be from Tyrion Lannister. But when they're writing, they're all telling their own story, but it like intertwines. Like, you might be talking about something in chapter 1, which they also refer to in chapter 6 because it's happening at the same time as chapter 1.
Oh,
if you know what I mean.
Do you think that'll be played on the same timeline?
I'm not 100% sure. There's things that have been said before that it's in the north, and it's around the same time, because it does have. They did mention one character from the current Game of Thrones, so I think it is around the same time.
Sorry, allow me to elaborate what I meant. Like the same timeline, as in, did you ever watch the movie Go?
No.
Red, you know it?
Go.
Yeah. Sandra Bullock, not is it?
No. No, it had like...
is that the teen one where
there's a teen one
happens at the start, and then it kind of shows all their different stories?
Yeah, like,
all
but it's
lines into the one.
It's all on all the exact same timeline. So basically, you've got a start and finish, and you've got 5 characters, and it'll go through the perspective of character 1, and it'll show you the entire storyline, right? Which might go for 20 minutes, and then it'll go right back to the beginning of the timeline again, but it'll follow a different character. So it's the same timeline, the exact same chain of events, but from the perspective of a different character. So they may part ways at some points and then meet up again in the middle and then part ways and go do different things. I reckon that would be a really good thing to do.
Yeah.
And that's what Go does. And that was, I think, what I loved most about that movie Go, is that different character thing on the same timeline. A few movies have done it. Like, I think Pulp Fiction was similar.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, it was, yeah. Yeah, where the different storylines happening all at the same time.
Yeah. Yep. So that's. I think that would be a really cool thing to do with a multi-protagonist game, like they've stated that Game of Thrones Telltale is going to be. I'm excited for it.
Well, if you think about it, the series is a bit like that. Like, where they'll show what's happening in the north, and then they'll show what's happening in King's Landing. Then they'll, well, that might be the way that they're going to go with it, and I think that'd be cool.
Whereas
sorry,
I was going to say the other example of having different characters would be like The Last of Us, where it's the single storyline, but it's progressive. It's not, they don't overlap. obviously, like, because you'll play as Joel, and there's a section you play as Ellie. And then Joel again, whereas they don't overlap.
Yeah.
I guess that's with that story, they're with each other the whole time, so it sort of doesn't allow for that. But I prefer the other.
Yeah, this could be cool as well in the fact that, like, when you go through the game, the decisions that you make could actually kill family members of yours. And so you could start off with 5 main protagonists in the game, and you could only end up with 1 at the end.
But yeah, see, that'd be a good thing. Like, if one of them died, then you don't get to play that character's sequence at the end of the game or whatever.
Yeah.
And you have to play it again to get to that bit because you'll play as somebody else or whatever. But plenty of opportunity there. I think that'll be quite.
Do you know what it's like? I've just got it in my head. Heavy Rain.
Yeah, Heavy Rain's like that too. Yep.
Yeah. So, no, I'm looking forward to it. It's on track for both of the premiere episodes for Tales of the Borderlands and Game of Thrones before the end of 2014.
Oh, both of them are going to be out?
Yeah, both of them. First episode of both of them.
Wow. They haven't got much time.
Yeah.
I think Game of Thrones will be my first Telltale game.
But I mean, in saying that, like, they're only 2 hours long, thereabouts, per episode.
Yeah. But it's going to be like this with the Game of Thrones ones because I'll get the first one and then be pissed off that I've got to wait for the second one. So I might have to wait until they're all out and then just buy the lot.
Well, that's what I've done with all of them. I won't get it until they're all out. That's what I did with Season 2 of The Walking Dead as well. But Red, did you just say it'll be your first?
Yep.
Oh, so you haven't played any of The Walking Dead or anything like that?
No. As you say, you're a big reference point for subject matter. I haven't seen The Walking Dead. I know nothing about The Walking Dead, and I believe The Wolf Among Us. Is that just a Telltale thing, or is that a show as well?
No, it's just a Telltale thing.
Okay, well, I haven't... Yeah, no, not dabbled in them at all. Basically, I don't play much on the PC. That's probably why. And I asked you the other day about the prices for The Walking Dead on the PS4, and you said you balked at it, so I balked at it too.
The prices are disgusting. $37 for a game that's been out for forever, which was never, full retail, never that price, $37. They came out at $25 for the season pass.
Yep.
And they just think that because it's on the PlayStation 4, they can charge a premium price. I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
No, it's not uncalled for.
Yeah.
It's not like the graphics are going to be over the top, brilliant, and all that kind of stuff. In the end, it is just
a game like that. Yeah, it's a different scenario to a game like GTA 5 or The Last of Us. You're not doing anything. You're upscaling it because it's 1080p now. But
even The Last of Us, when it came out, that wasn't a full retail price.
No.
You picked that up for about $60, you know?
Yeah, that's right. Yep. It was a little bit cheaper, but to come out and try and charge several dollars over what it originally cost, no way. No fucking way. And not to mention, on disc, it's even more expensive than $37. I think it's like $50.
Yeah.
Yeah, no thank you.
Fuck that.
For a game I've already played.
Jog on.
Not happening. All right, have we got any more news?
Not really. For me, my PS4, I had the Evolve Alpha shenanigans that we covered at the start.
Anything to add to that, or you?
No, just with the update of now being live.
Oh, so
it's good to go now.
Now.
Yeah, we should jump on it after this.
Oh fuck! I deleted it this morning.
Oh,
did you?
Oh, I just realised. Well, I thought it was being postponed, as in, like, we'll get back to you in a couple of weeks. I didn't realise it was postponed for a couple of days. So I just downloaded it.
Does that mean that they've updated the system software as well?
No,
I
haven't got an update for it.
Nah.
Nah, fuck this Evolve. I'm over it.
All right, I've just got one small little one. So
hang on, what are you talking
about? We know
that. And I apologise to your missus all the time.
Yes, I know.
But
well, enough about my penis.
There's
a the Among the Sleep has free DLC coming out on November 5th.
Oh.
Yeah, so that was announced the other day, and so it was actually October 31 that they they said, "Oh, guess what? We've got some DLC for you, and it's going to be out on November 5th, and it's going to be for free."
What is it?
So it's just new content. It says it's going to expand on the original story, head off to some new locations, and yeah, they said that Cruel Bite really isn't saying much more about it. So,
Oh, that's interesting. Like, it didn't.
Yeah.
I would never peg that game to be a DLC game.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, because it was kind of an interesting ending to the game. Where
It was a good ending, yeah.
Yeah, it was a good ending, but yeah, possibly, I don't know, you could go to your father's house or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, you know what would be a mad twist? Red's your dad.
Yeah.
Red, I cursed no.
And it's constantly, will you fuck off while I'm trying to do the podcast? if this dog eats the fucking cord again.
Well, no, the game depicts the father as the good one. It's the mum that's the hopeless drunk. Red
I'm
is...
not sure about being a drunk, but she's fucking hopeless.
Oh dear, that would be a twist indeed. All right, that's good news.
Yeah, Red Parenting 101. A brick is not only good for building a house, it also makes a very sufficient pacifier.
Yes, it's also good for killing clickers. But as a whole, considering it has been a short turnaround, being Monday versus Thursday.
Yeah.
Yes, Thursday. We did it last week. That's actually some pretty good news we've put together there. So good news week.
You just missed out on a rant moment. As a whole. Ring.
I'll have to have a look in editing. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyway.
You just said as a whole. Yeah, as a whole. Never mind. Have a look in the editing.
Yeah, that's great. All right. Shall we move on to our little discussion for this week?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Sean, what are we discussing this week?
So we had a segment a while ago. It was called Yes, No.
Oh, yeah.
You say yes, I say no.
Question, and we'd kind of give a yes, no answer to it kind of thing. So I was thinking the other day, looking through the trophy lists and seen a lot of the news coming up online where before a game's even released, they're actually releasing the trophy lists and saying this is what you're going to be able to do and this and that. So the question I'm posing would be, would the removal of the trophy/achievement system add to or ruin a gaming experience?
Yes.
Oh. I think neither of those. I think there needs to be another choice if I'm allowed to throw a spanner in the works.
Yeah.
I don't. It's definitely not going to add anything, taking away the trophy system.
Oh, I shouldn't have. When I looked at the question, I've gone, maybe I shouldn't have just said, would it ruin a gaming experience?
Well, that's all that needs to be asked, yes.
Yeah.
Well, my answer to that is no.
Okay.
No. But we'll emphasise with the question you asked, if you wish. I will find the trophy system to be quite redundant when you're beating me.
Huh?
When Sean's like,
What more? What?
Trophies. Any.
I've got more platinums than him.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're saying that you'll find it. You won't like it if you were losing.
Yes.
You'll take away from it because like, mate, what are trophies? They're stupid anyway. Is that what you're getting at?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. But look, I think it would. It wouldn't ruin a game if you took the trophies out, but it's definitely not going to help it. In my opinion, the trophy system and the achievement systems, they add playability and they add something to do beyond the game. Now, with trophies, I don't treat trophies like they exist when I'm playing a game like a single player for the first time. I enjoy the game and I play the game for the game. It's then once I've finished the game that if I've enjoyed it enough, I'll go back and I'll mop up the trophies and I'll go on a trophy hunt. But trophies aren't my main focus, but they just add extra fun to the game.
Yep. So that's where I'm coming from as well. So I've got it here that the games today, they rely on them to give the game a bit of substance, a bit of length. So the side objectives, hidden objects like your treasures and all that kind of stuff in Uncharted and all that kind of stuff. You know, like if there wasn't a trophy system or an achievement system, there'd be no need for them to be in the game.
No incentive to complete it 100%.
Yeah. So they're adding the substance to it. The difficulty-based trophies, as you say, you play through it once on your normal mode, and then it pushes you further to try and, hey, you know what, you want 100% in this game, you've got to go back and have another go on the harder level. And, you know, like you did, Luke, I don't know how many hours you would have put into The Last of Us to get that platinum on that. It boggles me to think of how many hours it would have taken.
Yeah.
And as well as that, they're adding the multiplayer trophies. I'm never a fan of them when they're in a game, because games like Tomb Raider, 100% completed, got everything in it, and then it goes, to platinum it, you got to go on and spend another 40 hours online playing it, and that just didn't interest me in the least to do that. But it pushes them into outside your comfort zone, basically. If you want 100% a game, if you want to get something, it's, you know, you get put outside your comfort zone to complete a game, which adds substance, which adds value to a game. And I think that without them, it wouldn't exactly ruin the game, but it'd take a hell of a lot away from it.
Yeah. But see, what it is it puts something down, something that you can keep forever. Because look, once that game is complete and on the back of your mind and, you know, turfed or whatever, your trophies will still be there. And anybody can see your trophies on your friends list. So they can see that at any time. So
compare them.
They can compare it and see what you've achieved, rather than, look, if you take away the trophy system, the only way to tell that you've 100%ed a game is to be in the game and show somebody, look, it's 100%. But you don't need that. If you've got a trophy system, you can see that I played it and finished it on the easiest setting, or the medium or hard setting difficulties and things like that. It's something to show your mates.
Yeah.
Adds a competitive thing. Like Red and I had that competition thing going that I kind of snuck up behind him with, and I managed to catch him, and that fueled me. If there were no trophies, I would have never had any incentive like that to do it.
Yeah,
because there would have been
snuck up behind me without me feeling it.
There would have been no way to gauge who'd played more games and who'd finished more and who'd done more, you know, things in a game or whatever, if they didn't exist.
Yeah, the banter alone makes them worth it.
Yeah.
And as you said, the substance, and that was I didn't even look at it from that point of view. It does add substance. You do have those little bits extras, and I love it. You guys know me well enough. The way I play, I've normally collect everything, all the trophies for that, without finishing the campaign, sort of thing.
It also keeps people honest.
Yeah, of course it does.
If you didn't have the trophy system, and say, yeah, I finished it. I got 100% of it. Prove it.
Yeah, nailed that game.
Now you can prove it.
No, it's awesome. I love this, and I'm going to throw it out there as well, because I'll add to this question here. What is better, trophies or achievements?
Ooh.
The trophies, because I've got more of them. I don't know. Are achievements on the Xbox the same as on the PlayStation, or do they have varying achievements, trophies?
They have the same things that you have to do.
Yeah.
But the actual reward, if you will, is slightly different. Do you want me to explain? I've got a pretty good understanding of both worlds, as I was a 360 man.
Yeah, hit it up.
All right. Now, back when I was on my 360, I thought that the achievements were the shit. I thought that was the best, and I thought, these trophies are fucking confusing and stupid. I don't understand them. But now that I understand both of them, I have a very good appreciation for both. But where it comes down to, the main differences is with achievements, you get gamer score. Okay, gamer score is essentially an equivalent to your level on PlayStation. Red, you and I are level 15 at the moment, so But what you'll get on the Xbox is just an overall score. Okay, my gamer score is somewhere around 28,000, and you get points, gamer points per achievement that you unlocked. Some of them are 5 points, some of them are 10, 50, 100. And there's usually about 1,000 gamer score per game, and then they add on 250 or 200 per DLC and things like that. Same as extra trophies on DLC on the PlayStation. Yep. But that's all it amounts to. Okay, so no matter how many achievements you get, it'll all go into just the one pool. So when you have a look at my achievement score, my gamer score, it'll just be 28,595.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you see. Okay, you can go into my individual games and have a look at what trophies I've got from what games, but you can't get a gauge on what trophies what achievements I've got.
What tier? Yeah.
Yeah, so I might have just played 1,000,000 games and got 5 gamer score out of each.
Yeah.
Just played the first level on every single game. Whereas with the trophy system, which I think is what puts it slightly ahead, is the fact that you have a look at my score and it'll be level 15 and 60%, which is where I'm at the moment. But there's a breakup of platinum trophies, gold trophies, silver and bronze trophies. You can see immediately what type of gamer I am. Now, I've got 11 platinums. It's the only one I remember. Maybe... No, I can't even remember the breakup for the rest of them. Whereas if
70 or 80 gold, yeah.
Yeah, if you have a look at my score and I've got no platinums and I've got 1 billion bronze trophies, that means I've been doing the easy ones. And I've not really put much effort into finishing games or being a completionist. But having a look at 11...
So it looks like my trophy list.
Well, yeah. No, you've got, 6 platinums, haven't you?
Yeah, 6 platinum, 50 gold, 211 silver, 1,204 bronze.
Yeah. But and that's not to take away from you, Red. How many platinums have you got?
3.
3? I've got more platinums than you, but you've got more gold.
Yeah.
So you've played a lot more games and played a lot of them. You just haven't gone that extra mile on a lot of them.
Well, that means that basically that the gold trophy is you finish the game, you usually I say, you get a gold trophy.
Yeah.
Yes.
You finish the game, gold trophy. So Red goes through and he finishes all the games that he's just a couple of them he hasn't just gone through and done the full trophy hunt on. So
fucking drinking games.
Whereas you can't tell that. You can't tell that by looking at a gamer score. You have to go into all the individual games and see what trophies you've got from what. Because obviously finishing a game on Xbox generally yields about 100 gamer score.
Yep.
But you have to go in and find those achievements to see which ones you've finished. And the equivalent to a platinum is just 100% in a game, which can be destroyed by DLC.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you 100% a game and tomorrow DLC comes out for it, boom, you're back down to 80%. You no longer have... That'd be, in my opinion, the equivalent of getting a platinum and the platinum being taken off you when the DLC comes out.
Yeah. Can I ask you, just while we're on the notion of a gamer score, does that equate to any sort of unlockables for your avatar?
Easy, like the quick answer is no.
Okay.
But there are some activities in some games that does give you things for your avatar, which I think is awesome.
Yeah, because I've seen Rippermere had, was it Deathstroke?
Yeah, I think he bought that.
Oh, okay.
But the Master Chief that he got, that was part of the anniversary edition of Halo.
Okay, cool.
You get that as an unlockable in the game. Yes, that's pretty cool. I've got a couple of those things too. But I think I'm correct in saying it's not gamer score related. Like you don't spend them or anything like that.
Yep.
But yeah, that's pretty neat thing that PlayStation doesn't do. That'd be good if they did, but we don't have avatars. But
yeah, I created my me yesterday, and if we had one on the PlayStation, we could call it P.
P. No, thank you. But yeah, that's my opinion. They both have their unique features, but I tend to favour, now that I understand both of them fairly well, I favour the PlayStation one because it does give you that breakdown really quickly and easily.
Yeah, that's what I like about it, because I had the 360 as well, and one of the biggest things that annoyed me was I never had my 360 online when I first got it.
Yep.
And then when I did sign up, it gave me a separate login.
Oh yeah, well because
and I couldn't join the two together, so I've got two different gamer scores with like 4.5 to 5,000 on each of them.
Yep, that happened to me too. But I can't for the life of me remember what my offline thing was. But yeah, that was before you get a gamer tag. I think it's all different now. You have to have a gamer tag straight up. But yeah, back then, 2006 or whenever it was. Yeah, you're right. So there are some of my achievements too that have gone begging, but whatever.
All right, well, that's it. Anybody else? Anything else to say?
No, I'm good on that. I'm happy with that
All right.
closure. All right, let's move on to What's That Sound?
I think it's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
All right, so last week, who got What's That Sound for last week?
Red.
Yay! Good on you, Red. Is that the first one? You used to get them every week.
Yeah.
And then you come on the podcast and you get stage fright.
Yeah, I could Google.
Oh, yeah, you probably had as much time as you wanted. Now you're sort of on the spot. Yeah, that's fair enough. All right, yes. Last week was the buzzer from NBA 2K15, I think it was. And Red, you did get that, so congratulations. But this week, is anybody going to get it? It's tricky. In saying that, it's your birthday. I don't know where I'm going with that. Just have a listen to this week's What's That Sound? That's it.
Oh. No,
That
there was a
so
little bit there.
sounds like sounds like the game I used to play when I was younger. It was called Cabal.
Cabal.
Yeah. Or Cable. Cabal. Cabal.
The
Cable.
guys on Mars.
No.
Rant. That's an internet reference.
Yes, or a player from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Rare. No,
Yeah.
I don't know what Cabal is. I think I may have heard of it, but no, it's not Cabal.
Can we have the volume turned down just a smidge? So
Is it really loud, is it?
I was a little loud where there was a noise in there that I was trying to depict and I couldn't get it. Engine's down. Something's down. Yeah, you heard that time, Sean?
Yes.
Picked up on that one little bit in the middle there.
Yeah, but I couldn't hear what he said was down, which would have given me the clue as to what I would have guessed wrong anyway. No, I got nothing. Obviously, it's
It's very old school.
You don't recognise the bangs or whatever those are, or
The duk 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 duk.
1942.
play it one more time for you. Was that an answer? 1942?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's not right.
Oh, is that the original Wolfenstein?
No,
No.
it's not.
Old school shooters like that, though, they were around the time of Doom.
I was waiting for that answer, but no, it's not.
It's around the time of Doom and all that, because it's got that, like the mono music
Yeah, I know what you're
there
talking
as
about.
well. It's not that new one that's just been made up, that Shadow Warrior or whatever.
No.
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 Yeah, it's.
Yeah,
Keep going, Sean. It's your birthday.
Oh, yeah, I'm trying to think of the games around that time that came out.
Rise of the Triad.
Yeah, Rise of the Triad.
Red.
Is that it?
Red's correct.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the.
They call me Storm Man.
Oh, they
Rise of it, yeah.
Red, it's
Right.
Sean's birthday. You're an asshole.
Yeah, almost had it as well as my tongue.
Well done, that is correct. So, but anybody else, that's going to be beeped out for. So if you think you know what this sound is for this week, then send us a message to our Aussie Gamers Express Facebook page with the correct answer. And if you are correct, we'll send you a free game. Wow. That's it. That's where the show ends. It's been a quick one.
It's been a good one. It's interesting.
Just like Sean's night later tonight.
Hell yeah.
Just a quick one. So just a normal
Gotta play
one.
Evolve.
Don't roll over, reloading.
I have to fucking download it. No, I'm going to play Call of Duty. Fuck it. Evolve can eat a big fat one. So not yours, Sean.
That's right.
Nothing.
Thing again.
All right. Well,
That's it, isn't it?
if that's it, well, I'll leave it up to you, Sean.
Leave it up to me. Promotion. Eat a dick, Red. Now that we're at the end of this week's show, please take the time to like our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/AussieGamers2012. If you tweet your life away on a daily basis, follow at AussieGamers12. Yes, that's correct.
That's what?
I've written down Aussie Gamers 2012. That's wrong. Don't follow them because it's probably some other dick. Aussie Gamers 12. Follow them on Twitter and you can tweet us and retweet funny things that we've got to say. You can download our podcast on iTunes, Stitcher and TuneIn Radios and have this podcast directly downloaded to the device of your choice. Do you like to watch reality TV? Of course you do. Come and join us on Twitch. Go to Aussie Gamers TV at Twitch TV. Are you bored at work or school? Awesome. We have a YouTube channel. Just search Aussie Gamers Express and you will gain free access to the Aussie Gamers Video Vault. Can you read? Well, good for you. Now go and check out our blog at aussiegamersexpress.blogspot.com. We have a post box too that I keep on forgetting the address to. So if you want to send a letter, which, that just doesn't happen anymore. But Luke, what's the PO box for that?
PO Box 130, Cranebrook, New South Wales 2749.
And that is it.
Wonderful.
That's done.
Good job. You fucked up a few bits, but fuck, I love the fuck ups.
Yeah.
Fuck, I love the fuck up. Can I say fuck more in a sentence?
Fucking
Hey,
again.
let's just spend the next 30 seconds or so swearing. Let's earn our mature rating.
Mm.
Fuck.
Fuck.
Shit. Fuck shit up.
Poo.
I tell you what.
Poopies.
I tell you what's fucked is when you're playing Call of Duty and they release an update halfway through a fucking game and it goes, hey, it pops up on the screen and goes, update the fucking game. You're like, no! That happened today. I put the disc into my PS4, did a 113 megabyte update,
Yep.
started playing the game, all good, and all of a sudden it goes, bloop, and another one, like they pushed another one through. I don't think that's ever happened to me. But yeah, if the update comes through while you're playing, it pops up and ruins your life. That's fucked.
Just in your fucking opinion,
What the
Will
fuck
there-
do you want my opinion for?
will
Oh,
there be dedicated fucking servers?
the servers are fucked. That's how fucked the dedicated fucking fucks are.
Are they in fucking Australia?
They're fucked wherever the fuck they are. They're in fucking fucky land or whatever.
Yeah.
Use it as an intransitive verb. Surely fuck.
Yeah, my very first experience with Advanced Warfare is I did the little practice arena where I fucking kick ass, mind you. Where I think it was all bots, yet it migrated hosts like 6 times before it lost a connection. I'm like, they're fucking bots. Who am I connecting to?
The Matrix.
But then they did the update and everything worked. So there's been 4 updates so far on day 1. Every single one, it just says bug fix, bug fix, bug fix, bug fix. Fuck.
Yeah. That's all right because there hasn't been an update for DriveCom yet. Call of Duty can pump fucking 4 out in 3 hours.
That's it. That's how good they are.
What the fuck are you doing, Evolution Studios?
It's not in the foreseeable future, the PS Plus edition.
Mm.
I don't know if it's coming. I'm going to make the call right now. It's not coming. Won't happen.
By then we'll have Drive Club 2.
Yeah, I don't know.
0.0. Ring.
Oh, what a disaster. I'd be hating to be them right now.
Well, their game's in rest mode.
Yeah, it just can't come out.
Happy birthday, Sean. You
Yes. Happy birthday, you old bastard.
Yeah. Yes.
You are the youngest out of the lot, though, aren't you?
Yeah. No. Yes.
Ring.
No. Red is
How old are you today? 30?
31.
Oh, fuck. I just turned 29. Ring.
Oh, that's right. Although Red's birthday is before yours, he's still a few years behind, isn't he?
Yeah.
We're not counting kilograms here.
Now, I'm going to go sit out the front, tell the kids to get off the fucking lawn.
Fucking whip.
Got your pipe?
Yeah.
Put thumbtacks out there.
Mm.
Oh, well.
Right.
Very good. Hopefully the rest of your birthday goes well. And that's it. That's all I've got to say.
Awesome. Thank you.
I've been LewkOne.
I've been Thorncliff.
I've been red.
Fuck.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thorncliff!
Happy birthday to you! Go to hell, you old bastard.
Ring.
Can I have a pause for 2 seconds?
I was just about to say that I just needed to get that bit out, and then I was going to say, Red, it sounds like you got some shit going on. I'll give you a minute.
Yeah, the fucking cat brought a bird in and neglected to fucking kill it, so it looks like I've got to do the fucking deed.
Oh.
Just eat it. Give it to Kaz.
Hey? Oh, he looks pretty healthy.
Yeah, cook it.
Cook it, you fuck.
Kids, we're eating tonight.
Give it to Kaz.
Hey,
Go put him down
Brandy.
the garden. Go put him down the garden. Or do you want me to?
Yeah.
I'll do it.
Castiel's got a chew toy.
Yeah, it was the fucking cat, the jealous little cunt. Hey, little birdie, you got fucking wicked colours in you. At least you can pick the good ones.
Fucking shit
Yeah,
bird.
sorry. I just heard fucking Pruge go, help! That's why I waited 30 seconds in case she was drowning or something.
That's
You're
funny.
right, mate. You're right. Yeah, fly away.
How does that happen? Birds fly. How do they not get away from cats? You got to put a bell on your cat.
Yeah, I do have a bell on the cat.
Oh, fucking sneaky fuck.
Yeah,
What
he is.
A
Fucking
Mexican cat who's fucking really, hey Cholo, come here, eh? Hey, Mank, I got something for you, eh?
Hold that while I fucking tame this cunt.
What are you doing? Beating me, pussy.
Come on. Get
You
inside.
You smack that pussy. You show him who's boss.
Am I almost finished the podcast? What the fuck's it to you? I want my Kinder Surprise for being good.
We could do the uncut version.
Alright.
It's really like.
I just told the boys that I heard you scream help, and they said you should have waited 30 seconds in case Prue was drowning.
Oh,
It was Sean's, his birthday, he can get away with it.
oh you can't.
Put words in my mouth. Yeah, I just took the doodle out, put words in there.
Sorry, I wouldn't know.
Don't be fucking sorry. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry.
You'll be sorry later, bitch.
What I heard help, and then you were frantic. Hey, love you.
Love you too.
I'm gonna shut this door.
And your mouth.
Love you. You're pretty cool. for a dude. Sorry, guys. There we go. Yep. All right, going back here. Legends. See, fucking couple of months ago, I would have stressed out something like that was happening. No, not the podcast. But you guys are pretty cool.
Red, you're fired.
Copy that so I can go back to playing basketball. No. Anyway, what's that say?